Okay. Alright, I'm just looking. We're at the 30-minute mark. I guess we'll go for like an hour, I'm thinking. We should be done with this dungeon before then. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Let's just tough it out. Yeah, so those gargoyles are resistant to the lightning attack I just did. Although they have earth magic, it's odd. So the way I would do it all the time growing up is I would only use normal attacks because synergy is a limited resource and therefore I want to save it for when I really need it. Which was basically a few boss fights where I would have Mia be casting Wish over and over to make sure I had HP to stay alive. It's also good for healing outside of battle. And I guess, I don't know how I feel about MP in general in RPGs. I guess I don't like it. I don't think I like MP. I also don't like the battle of attrition that most RPGs are. It's like, see how far you can get without having to go back to heal. And I definitely get that vibe from like the original Final Fantasy, at least the remake on Game Boy Advance, where I mean it's a little easier in terms of practicality, but still in that game it's kind of like you head out towards the next dungeon and then at some point you got to turn back because you need to go back to heal. You've leveled up like 5 times along the way, but you still need to heal. And thankfully the idea that your magic restores as you're walking around the dungeon here prevents you ever having to retreat to town just to heal. And that is something I kind of liked about Final Fantasy 13, is that that game is full of... basically, in that game, you fully recover after every battle. Now, there's another RPG that did something. Oh, Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles X. I assume Xenoblade 2 does it as well. I haven't played that one. But that is an RPG, action RPG, so it's not turn-based, where you don't really have a lot of healing moves. The game kind of discourages you from having a real healer in the game setup. So instead, after every battle, you don't automatically fully heal, but you gradually heal. So if you get into a fight with another monster like really soon after, then the previous battle will matter. You could be weakened from the previous battle, which will affect how well you do in the next battle, but if there's a long walking period between each battle, then you're not gonna notice. Basically, you'll fully heal in like a minute of walking around. Maybe even like 30 seconds. I guess I like that because it removes the whole War of Attrition aspect from the game. Did I miss that chest? How do I get back to get that chest? I think I have to go back to get that chest. Let's see, I think he's weak to winds, right? The golem? Yeah. And so, I guess this is probably something maybe anyone listening currently would care about, is I've been playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. And that game is an open world RPG, turn-based RPG. Well, it's not completely open world. It's more like Monster Hunter, open world. That is to say, there are really big maps with a lot of stuff to explore, find, different kinds of monsters to fight. But you are limited in where you can go until you progress the story. Very different from Breath of the Wild. Where Breath of the Wild, you can just go, as soon as you get off the beginning area, Great Plateau, you can pretty much go anywhere. You can go straight to the boss of the game. Not so with Pokemon Legends. But in that game, they have turn-based battles. But they don't heal you after every battle, so you do need to carry some items. Let's give this to Mia. She needs some stuff. Have I been hoarding these? No, I haven't. Okay. Because I used to hoard these stat boosting items. I'll explain why. But first, Pokemon. I need to take this battle seriously. Because I am outnumbered and I'm running low on synergy. Let's go ahead and paralyze that guy. Heal. So in Pokemon, it's kind of like a regular Pokemon game where you don't recover HP after every battle, but all the Pokemon that are in your party that are with you get experience points for any battle or anything that you do. If you just catch a Pokemon without a battle, you still get experience points. So if you do get into a battle and you take damage during that battle, you won't recover it. If you get a status effect during that battle, you will recover that. So basically there is no walking poison damage in Pokemon Legends. Now, I don't know if they've done anything like this in the recent games. I know that they've spread experience points out in the recent games. But basically I haven't played any Pokemon games since the DS. The original DS, not even the 3DS. I never had a 3DS. I've never had a 3DS. But what they do, so you'll recover any stats effects, you won't recover HP. And then any storyline battle. So when you're doing like a main story battle, they will recover you, I think, before and after those, because they don't want you to be like, oh, I gotta go back and heal before I advance the story, or they don't want the story to suddenly come upon you and you're unprepared in an unfair manner. So they're kind enough to just be like, hey, you know, it's an open world game. You should be able to kind of go around as at your leisure. I mean, not entirely, but for the most part. Basically, I like how any battle that's important, like a boss battle, they will recover your HP beforehand and after, because they don't want you to be stuck there like, hey, I don't have any items, and I can't just warp. Well, I guess you can warp. You can fast travel to your bases, but they don't want you to have to go all the way back to the base and then have to retread ground that you've already been on. The game is very nice in that it's considering, hey, we know you want to just go from here to the next new location that you haven't explored yet, and so they just fully heal you after any kind of like major boss battle. But walking around the world on your own, they don't do that. You do have to consider your own health and healing your Pokemon. So I like that. But because of that, you know, the game still has its experience points and experience grinding. Basically, if you do too many side quests, the main story will be too easy, and that's kind of where I am right now. The main story is very easy because I did a lot of side quests. I did a lot of Pokemon catching. All my main team is like really over leveled, and so I'm gonna hold off on doing side quests now. I'm gonna try to just mainline the story until it catches up to me. And that, I think, is a problem with having experience points. Especially in an open world game where you can go to a lot of different places. Now, what was the colors left to right? Blue, yellow, white, something. Doesn't matter. I can use reveal and it'll tell me. Oh, yeah. Yellow is over here. Basically, these lights on the wall, we want to pick the color that's at the top. We have to do this like 2 times. And then we get in. Green. Which one was green? Oh, this one. I don't even remember if these are random. I'm sure they probably are. At least it should be. But yeah, you only have to do it twice. And there you go. Man, I don't think there's that much lag. That was like lagging a bit. I don't think there's that much lag on a Game Boy. Game Boy Advance, I mean. I got the Mystic Drought. Now I can... I'm going to retreat. Now, the guy on the ground was not at the very beginning of the cave, but close to the beginning of the cave. Basically, I think it's faster to go back to the entrance and work my way back in to find him. Jeez. Oh yeah, so my weapons here, in case you haven't been watching this whole time and heard my previous explanation, the weapons, certain weapons will have an unleashment on them, which means it's kind of like a critical chance hitting. It's like there's a chance that an unleashment will happen. I mean, it's not exactly like critical chance, but it's kind of like that in the sense that it's random. I don't have control over when it happens. Well, yeah, and then weapons will say, Assassin's Blade, Light Blade, unleashes mortal danger. So, weapons, this is a longsword, it does not have an unleashment, or great sword. Mystery Blade unleashes Life Nourish. Mace unleashes Terror Strike, Grievous Mace. Basically, if it says it has an unleashment, then it has a chance of doing some extra cool move in the battle. And sometimes they have side effects, like that Life Nourish one that Ivan has. That one will restore HP. There's like a synergy rod later in the game that does like a similar thing, but will restore synergy. That's bad stuff. Let's do this. Ah, no! Ah, jeez. That was a terrible turn. I accidentally had Mia defend, and Ivan just flat out missed? Somebody flat out missed. Okay, well, we're good now. I need to heal. I think that's just kind of a nice thing to avoid. So, basically these traditional turn-based RPGs have you managing your magic or managing your healing resources. That's like the whole main thing, is managing your healing resources. And I guess I don't like that. I would rather have strategy in battle rather than I need to play optimally. I need to abuse the system of I can restore my synergy by walking around, so I need to only use it for healing, and just I guess I don't have to only use it for healing because the game is easy enough that I don't have to. Okay, you came back. Please let her out quickly. Thank you, you saved my life. So, like, I'm gonna not read this. You can read it if you want, but basically in the original Pokemon game, if you think about it, now you probably no one's ever played like this, but if you think about it, the optimal way to play that game, to never lose, and to be at full strength at every battle, is that after every battle, you go back to your last Pokemon Center and heal after every battle. Now that's the optimal way to play, but it is probably a miserable way to play. That would be wasting so much time. And basically my argument is that RPGs kind of do that already. If they don't heal you or offer healing on a regular basis at a convenient location, then they want you to manage your magic and healing resources, and that's a war of attrition. I just think it's annoying. It's like, it's not necessarily a bad game design, it's just that it's It's like what almost every RPG does. At least every turn-based RPG. I mean, action RPGs, they do their own thing. In fact, a lot of action RPGs also have a war of attrition kind of feel to them. But it's not too important. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump back into this. They got Babi his drought back. Ivan just read his mind to figure out that he was Babi, and that what everything is. Okay, so I guess that would make you adepts. So Babi's figuring out these kids are all adepts, which means that they have the ability to use and see synergy. Does that mean, have I finally found Lemurians? True Lemurians? And Babi's talking about these Lemurians, who are the ancient race that gave him the drought, because the Lemurians were adepts, and so he's assuming they're the same thing, but they're not. That's what I've been saying. We're adepts, but what's Lemuria? Yes, what is Lemuria? What? You're adepts, but not Lemurians? Thinking. So I was wrong. Are you searching for these Lemurians, Babi? Babi, you're the ruler of Tolby. You can have anything you want. Why would you want to find these Lemurians? Wait, what? Did I read that wrong? That doesn't make sense as a question. As a follow-up. Even the ruler of Tolby has his limitations. Every year I grow older and more frail. This body's had it. And you regret growing older? I understand your desire to remain young, but there's nothing anyone can do about it. Wait a sec, Isaac. Do you remember when we were in Soul Sanctum? I remember being there, but I don't know what he's talking about. I'm gonna say no. You forgot? Creighton said alchemy could be used to thwart death. Oh. What was that? Did you say you know Creighton? Yes. Babi. Oh, some soldiers brought some torches, so, you know, the area's more lit up now. We've been searching everywhere for you, Babi. Iodum said to search the cave again. Iodum said we would find you in Altmiller cave. Again, another thing about reading these out loud versus just reading them in my mind. It's not Altmiller, it's Altmiller. You're not glad we found you? No, that's not it. What are you doing in this cave such as this, my lord? I have my reasons. Not suspicious. Everyone in Tolby has been in panic over your absence. I did not mean to cause anyone any undue concern. We're just happy we found you before the finals began. The trials have already ended? Why have you been in this cave for so long? I had an important errand, but it has been taken care of. Splendid, then you can attend the finals. I must speak more with these people. Who are they? I owe my life to them. Pardon our rudeness. You have our gratitude for saving Babi's life. We must have Iodun grant them a reward. You can speak with them again after the finals are finished. Oh, I see. If that's what we have to do, then. I have not heard your names yet. I'm Garrett. This is Isaac. He's a silent protagonist. I'm Ivan. My name is Mia. Come see me at my palace once the finals have ended. Okay, so this game actually gets some flack for being really talky. I don't know. I never really thought that until I heard somebody else say it. Like, I never thought they talked too much when I was playing this game growing up. I would like to speak with you further. But basically, I'm about to think like, hey, they're gonna stop and talk more. This conversation is not ending right now. Say, I have an idea. Why don't you enter the finals? You have some interesting powers. But Lord Babi, they have not cleared the trials. Only warriors who clear the trials can appear in the finals. And I guess I'm trying to think. I recently listened to not Dark Pixel, Resonant Arc's podcast on Final Fantasy Tactics and the plot that the game has, and basically what they say is that game has very concise dialogue. Nothing is really wasted. No line is wasted in that game. That game has no throwaway lines, I suppose. This game, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Maybe they could quicken the way that they say things. But I still don't feel like there's entire throwaway lines. Maybe there are. I don't know. I'm sure maybe the dialogue could be written a little more concisely, but I don't know. I think there's a little bit of character to what everyone's saying. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. What do you think? Anybody watching this? Let me know in the comments. What do you think about the dialogue in this game? Is it well written? Do they talk too much? Could the things that they're saying be said in fewer words? That's the real question. Without losing anything or much of anything. Okay, I look forward to seeing you battle. But yeah, I just was explaining that the conversation wasn't over, but I guess it actually is. Oh wait. He's asking us to appear in Colosso, isn't he? Is he serious? He wants to see us fight using our synergy. That's what it is. The finals. Should we do it? I mean, I have to, but what's the, what am I implying by, what am I trying to say, yes or no? What would Isaac say? Would he or would he not? Like, what's the difference? Let's say no. Oh, wait, did I just say yes? I said yes. Okay, never mind. I said yes. Either way, we're stuck here in Tolby until Colosso is over. Babi said that he wanted us to talk, or Babi said he wanted to talk to us, didn't he? He seemed to know Kraden. What could be the connection between Lemuria and Adepts? These are all fair questions. I suspect he knows quite a bit about what's going on with us. I guess all we can do is wait around until Colosso is over. I hate just waiting around. Come on, let's enter Colosso. We can do it. Or can we do it? Yes. Great, it's decided. We'll just have to do our best. Basically, it's a time waster. If you want to do it, Isaac, we'll go along with you. Oh yeah, so let's go ahead and retreat for real. Just go back to the entrance and get out of here as quick as possible. Let's see, we're at the 53-minute mark. Wow, that was a little laggy. Maybe I could fix up some of my emulator settings or something. We're going to go ahead and do a quick detour. We're going to walk around here. In fact, it would have been advantageous for me to have done this first before going in that cave, but we're going to do the detour now. Just so I don't forget it. We're going to go back, basically that boat that we took last episode. We're just going to walk around the lake now. And we're going to come back to that town that we left the boat on. But we're going to reach a part of it that we couldn't reach from the other side. And you'll see what we get. We're going to get nothing. Wait a minute. What? No way I did this before. Did I do this on the last episode? Did I completely forget? I really should. Okay, I'm going to have to go back and watch the last episode to make sure I didn't miss anything. Because I'm due an Earth Djinn. Djinn? I was calling him Djinn growing up. But I think they're just called Jinny. I just did not want to say what text I was seeing on screen. But yeah, they're Jinny. Choose a Jinny. Djinny? That doesn't sound right. Djinn, that was just what I was saying growing up. Let me know what the correct pronunciation of Djinn is, or Jinny. I think Jinny is singular and Jinn is plural. So it seems to be. I don't know. But yeah, there should have been a Jinn here. And I guess I got it. Man. I really should have recapped myself so I knew where I was. But yeah, we can end it here. We'll get back to town. Call it good. Basically, I want the video title to be The Cave. I want it to be as concise as possible, just because people usually don't want to sit and watch 2-hour videos, but, you know, maybe 1 hour or less. No unleashment. I think I'm going to call it quits and start going... I'm probably just going to go back to Pokemon. I think. Or I'll pick something else on my computer to play. If anyone who's seen my library knows I got tons of games I've never played yet. Also, don't forget, I've got that, Is There Any Deal video out. Seriously, that's a great way to get PC games. I'm also considering making a video on where to sell your physical games, because I do that too. And basically the place is eStarland.com. It's an online-only store, or I think they have one physical store. But basically, you trade in your games there. They have the best trade-in prices. Now, obviously, if you can sell your game, you'll get more for it, but that means you have to put in the work of putting up a listing and shipping it, all that stuff. But if you just want the ease of trading it in and not having to think about it, eStarland, I think, has the best prices. Definitely don't go to, like, GameStop or anything. Amazon has had some good trade-in values, but eStarland usually has the best. Here we go. This guy. Hey, you're Isaac. You're kidding. That's Isaac? The one Babi picked? Yeah, there's no mistaking it. He's Isaac for sure. He's just a kid. What does Babi think Colosso is? A playground? Putting him in the finals is an insult to everyone who cleared the trials. Don't you people have faith in Babi? Babi wouldn't let him into the finals just to repay a favor. I guess Babi wouldn't let Isaac in if he weren't a good match. We've been waiting for you and your friends, Isaac. All of the Colossal participants go to the waiting room, okay? Okay. Alright, this way, please. Huh? Isaac's the only one entering the finals? The warriors entered in the finals must go in alone. But why Isaac? He's the main character? That's what Babi wanted. But I want to enter too. We aren't accepting any more entries. Well, Master Isaac, please prepare yourself. I guess all you can do is get it over with, Isaac. I know you want to enter too, Garrett, but there's nothing we can do. If you notice, there's circles on the ground, and there's one kind of written in chalk on the right side. Right over here. This one in chalk here. That one's like kind of written in for Isaac to stand on, because there's going to be a circle for all of the participants. This is crazy. Isaac won't survive against the Colossal Warriors. Aw, Isaac's sad. Garrett doesn't have faith in him. If Isaac wants to win, he'll have to use synergy. Well, Babi does seem very interested in synergy. Even so, how's he supposed to use it here? What did Babi say we're supposed to do while Isaac is competing? We've made a slight exception. You can cheer him on from the stage. You'll be able to see it from right up close. Front row seats. That's the first time it has ever been permitted. You should thank Babi for the chance to sit in these special seats. There's no seats, it's a standing room only, by the way. If everything is settled here, I shall take you there. Can Isaac go to see the final stages too? I bet you want to learn as much as you can about the finals, eh, Isaac? Now, this is being written in because they want me to play as Isaac all the time, never play as anyone else, and go to where I'm going to assign each of them to be, because this is another game mechanic that they're introducing, where they're going to allow the other characters to influence my ability to win. Come on, you can make another exception, can't you? I don't see the harm in it. I can't believe Isaac is entering midway through Colosso. This is a first, totally unheard of, like I said earlier. Are we ready? I'll give you a tour of the arena. Let's go. Alright, as soon as I get control, I'll save and be done. this is the site of the first finals battle. So this is where the warriors test their mettle against each other? Well, no, it's actually more than that. What else is involved? The warriors are racing to get here first and get the best equipment. So there's an advantage to getting here first? That's quite a test. That's quite a test, is what I think he would have sounded like, actually. That's too hard for Isaac. We must support him as well we can. Don't you want to hear my explanation? No. Ask the attendants for explanations of the stages. Isaac, you're a contestant in the finals. Do not forget that. I'll be right here, so come see me when you're done looking things over. Hey, where do we cheer from? Would you like to visit the stages and hear a description for each one? Yes, we'll decide where to cheer for Isaac after hearing the descriptions. Alright, so we will continue this next time, maybe next week. But actually, I guess at the time of recording this, it'll be longer. Just because I gotta put the other videos out. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, if I should do anything differently. Yeah, get subscribed so you can be notified of the next video, and you can see how Colosso goes.